Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today. Not only with more red versus blue, you guys, I am back today with the finale batch of Red versus Blue season 10. I am so excited. I am so devastatingly scared. You guys have hyped up that like this is going to be so intense, and like on the one hand I'm dying to see it, and on the other hand I'm just like scared for whatever is going to happen because I know it's going to be big. I will briefly get into, because a lot of things have come to my attention since the last batch, since you guys have gotten to comment and everything in between. And also just like having it kind of sit for a little while now, I think, you know, there's definitely more that you realize after like a little bit of time has gone by with these batches, especially the ones that are so like heavy, like detail packed and everything, as what we're getting in like the whole freelance story. Freelancer story. Sorry guys, I can't speak. So yeah, I will just briefly get into that. But before I do that, I do just want to say, if you are joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means that you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you're joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, guys, a couple of like housekeeping things before we even get started. First off, yes, I am nasally because I just finished another reaction and I was crying in the reaction. And so I'm like, oh, cool, because I'm told this is going to be a very intense finale. It won't matter that my makeup's getting wrecked because it's already wrecked. So it actually kind of worked out well. Oh, something tells me I'm going to be crying a lot today. I'm just like scared for whatever's going to happen because, you know, the finales are typically pretty, and then you have to consider too, like, is there going to be a cliffhanger? But I don't know. We'll get to that. A couple housekeeping things. First off, so apparently there are like end credit scenes at the end of the final episode. However, the version I am watching does not have those. So I have been given a separate link to watch those. So when I am done, I was going to say, don't let me forget, but it'll be recorded by the time this comes out. So you have no control over that. But I will go and watch that as soon as I finish up here with the final 3 episodes, 20, 21, 22. The other thing is I'm told to focus particularly in episode 22. I guess maybe there's going to be like important details. I mean, there's always important details, but I think you know what I mean. So yeah, guys, the last batch was so good. Finally getting to see how things went down with Tax. We know that after that, she's probably like somehow brought back into the program because when we meet her again, you know, she's still kind of like, she doesn't seem to have any like memory of any of this, but this is like how everything went down with her trying to help the Alpha. And you guys pointed out like she wasn't there for the Epsilon stuff, so she wasn't aware when she was going to try and help the Alpha that like he was so disoriented from having his memories like tortured out of him. So that makes a lot of sense as to why she'd be like, why don't you want to go? And he was like super out of it. Getting to see everything go down with Carolina and York. The lighter, you guys pointed out that was the lighter from the club, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I blanked on that. But yeah, just kind of seeing like what really feels like the big, and I know it's not, because I know that things happen like with each freelancer later on, and this is all before like the mini series that I was referring to last time and everything. But doesn't this kind of feel like it feels like a finale of like for all of them? So seeing Carolina, like I like Carolina so much at this point, I'm so invested in her. But at the same time, like, I get frustrated with her that she's clearly just going down the same path as the director. Like, they're both, like, blinded by their ambition and just can't... The fact that Carolina just cannot see, like, you guys pointed out, she did, like, an exact quote of something that he said about, like, you know, let me make the decisions or something like that. And I'm like, girl, I want to support you, but at the same time, you know, and now that Church got the memories back, I noticed he suddenly kind of went that way as well, which is like just 10 seconds before he was telling her, like, at some point you really need to let go. And I feel like that has been Church, as we know him, our Church's journey of like kind of learning to, you know, he forked off from that path that the director took, where he just like went full on into like the tunnel vision madness, and he instead decided, you know, to let these things that were consuming him go. And he had just been telling her that, and as soon as he got the memories, he was like, all of a sudden he was like super aggressive. And I felt so bad during the scene where, you know, everyone just makes the decision like not to stick around. On the one hand, I'm like, oh, I get it. Like, we've been through so much together. I want to see them stick together. But like, Church is clearly not. Church and Carolina both here are just clearly not handling this with clear perspective, I think maybe is how I want to put it. And I know you guys have mentioned, like, even Caboose walking away was like, wow, even Caboose. First off, I feel like Caboose is kind of like adopted Wash as his new church. Second off, like, Caboose, for all the silliness and all the everything, he is surprisingly, like, he has a surprising level of emotional intelligence at times. And I feel like maybe he could tell that was different than just like Church being cranky. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but, and then Wash just straight up being like, you do not mess with my friends. Like, I love you. I love you. I love you. So yeah, I cannot wait to see what's going to happen here. We're going to wrap everything up here for season 10 one way or another. So whatever that means, you know, I just don't want a lot of deaths. Like, don't do a lot of deaths. Don't kill people. Don't kill off my people. Like, don't do that. But I don't know. I really don't know what lies ahead. I'm loving it. Oh my God, I'm so here for the ride. But yeah, guys, I have like no idea what to expect other than greatness, because I've come to expect greatness from Red versus Blue. And I've never been disappointed. So good. All right, guys, without further ado, what do you say? We go ahead, we jump right in to the first episode in the finale batch of season 10 of Red versus Blue. Let's do this. Is the sound on?
How many? None. Really? You're sure?
Positive. We're alone.
Okay.
It's up here!
I am sorry. This is a secure facility. Only authorized personnel may enter.
Phyllis?
Phyllis.
Is that you?
Hi, Phyllis.
What's happened to you?
This is a secure facility. Only authorized personnel may enter. Please leave the premises immediately.
Phyllis, this is Agent Carolina of Project Freelancer. Acknowledge and go for secure.
I am sorry. I recognize that designation, but only authorized personnel may enter
Not
the facility.
authorized anymore.
Church?
Open the door, Phyllis.
Certainly. Welcome back, Director. I did not expect to see you again so soon.
It's got some
Thank you.
special pull
My
there.
pleasure. Strange. I was unaware you had left, Director. I will have to scan my files and find the error.
Left?
Yes, since his last visit.
So you show the director inside the facility as well as outside?
Strange, is it not?
Yes. Strange. And exactly what we were hoping for.
So you saw inside and outside. Oh, you guys pointed out too about where they were being the same place that he and Tex were
This
in.
is depressing.
Just point that out real quick.
What? I'm just saying what we're all thinking.
Didn't say you were.
He doesn't want to hear from you though.
We were definitely all thinking that.
All right.
Wow, any
that's real.
opportunity to take down
That
Griff.
depends. How badly do you want your flag back?
Don't look at me. It's your turn.
Is this what we're doing?
I would just like to let everyone know that I suck.
You know, it was funny the first few times, but this is starting to get depressing.
Yeah, kiss all the boys.
Oh my
What else
God.
have you got? Nothing! That stupid flag was the only thing we had left!
There's still one thing you haven't taken.
Whoa! Great.
Oh!
that what I
Oh.
think it is? Is that whose I think it is?
Stolen alien weaponry used by the scariest fucking mute in the galaxy? Yeah, pretty much.
Half
Ooh.
knife, half rifle.
It's like
What
a
would you call that?
I
nightfall.
don't know, but we'll take it.
No, there is no way I'm giving up the griff shot.
Oh, please, what were you gonna do? Eat off it?
Actually, dickhead, I asked Donut to mount it for me in the base.
And you know I can't resist a good mounting.
That's I knew we were going somewhere with it.
Advanced pieces of technology known to man, so you can hang it in your living room?
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds dumb.
Because it is dumb.
I think
Well-
it's kind of cool. I mean, when I met you guys, all you did was stand around and talk. But now you can't walk 5 feet without getting wrapped up in some crazy adventure.
We're pretty adventurous now.
I just thought it was cool. I mean, come on, you guys have been through a lot together. Don't you want something to
Yeah.
remember all the good times?
The good times?
Well-
I was stranded in the desert.
We were almost killed.
It was a lot of bad times.
Lie.
And I got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but look what you all got.
He's like, I didn't hear that.
You mean the griff shot?
Sure, there's that, but Sarge, you finally got to lead an actual military operation. And
That.
Tucker, you learned how to use your sword like a pro.
Bow chicka bow wow?
You
And he's like,
his old team. I finally managed to keep a patient from dying, and in return, I didn't die. You see?
Yeah.
In the end,
I mean, you
we
can
all
look on the
worked
bright
together.
side.
Everyone got what they wanted.
Not everyone.
Oh, caboose. Are we how are we
You
having some?
realize that if you go after them,
We're having some
there's
second
no promise
thoughts.
you'll come back. This isn't a game to the director.
No,
Place for keeps.
Oh, well,
he really does.
this place was getting kind of stale anyways.
After everything Church and Carolina said, the way they treated you.
We're still
They were
friends at
you
the
a
end of the
second
day.
chance. Besides, if we quit every time Church
It's true.
started shouting, this shit would have been over a long time. We'll be
Yes.
outgunned. We'll be out everything. This is stupid.
We always have been.
Think for a minute before you do anything reckless.
Son,
You're right.
stupid and reckless is how we always get things done.
But
It's our MO.
There's one thing you freelancers always seem to forget. That's the fact that we've managed to kick your ass time and time again.
They always come out on
You've got all
top.
your smart plans and your fancy technology and your advanced training.
Oh, you're.
What has that got you?
I
A team
mean,
you can count on. Not your fellow soldier by your side.
they're not gonna get me
That
crying.
really
No, they will
goes around
not.
the squat, now does it? So instead of standing there belly aching all day, just tell us, are you gonna keep playing it safe? Or do you want to get a little reckless?
I mean, when you
Has to
put
be
it
the
that
worst
way.
idea ever.
But what a speech, though. But what a
you can count me
speech.
in.
Yes!
Hey, Dave! Oh, guys, it made me so happy.
Oh!
Man,
Yay!
so cool. I love how intelligent you guys have become. I'm gonna go pack my medical gear for the trip.
Yay! The gang's
Guys,
back
they've got a huge head
together!
start. How are we supposed to reach them in time?
Oh!
You are under arrest for the theft of UNSC property.
What? We really
Well-
are the criminals of the UNSC? Holy shit, Wash was right?
What?
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
That's kind of bad, but also good timing, because if we got one of these things, we could take it.
Well, technically, you're not really a number. I think we have the same number. But we have airships.
Numbers are hard.
Easy to pilot airship. Then, in order to take you to jail.
I can't see where this is going. I don't think those officers were doing too much better than.
His voice sounds familiar.
Oh, right. Funny story about that.
Are they? Don't they like share roles sometimes with voice actors? Is that what they're getting at? Oh my god. Easy to pilot airships.
Me neither. Where is everyone?
That's not it. I've just got a weird case of deja
Uh-oh.
vu.
Uh-oh. Oh.
You really should stop to eat.
He's just playing it over and over and over.
You're not the only one.
Whoa.
This is
He's
it.
just playing it on a loop.
Ready to meet your maker?
Got your back, Carolina.
Okay. I mean, I like that we're. I like that
no.
we're.
Church? What is this?
He kept trying.
No.
Kept trying to get her right.
No, he made like a
Think these
army
things are
of.
anything like the real deal?
Oh no! We got an army of Texas! Oh dear God, no! This is the worst case scenario.
You have no idea what kind of trouble you are in.
Hello!
What?
I'm here to talk to you
Crap.
about driving George Allen!
Guys, I had a feeling that when we really stopped to think about it, we'd be like, sometimes friends can suck. Sometimes they're not good to each other, but at the end of the day, we've been through an awful lot to just walk away from each other. Even if things haven't been great with like the whole Carolina situation and everything like that. I'm just letting the ad play through before I pause the next one. Okay, first off, the UNSC officers are like clearly not doing too much better than the Reds and the Blues. I also have to love that, like, you know, they're playing like capture the flag and all these games, and like it got boring so fast because at the end of the day, they can't turn around without getting mixed up in some kind of adventure, and that's like what they do, and being reckless is what they do too. So like they're gonna do both. They're gonna go do a reckless adventure to help their friend. I gotta say it probably could not come at a better time because an army of Texas sounds like Texas when I say it, but you know what I mean. He just got like laser focus and like kept trying to reproduce her over and over and over, and like apparently he's not like eating or anything like that either. That's so scary. He's like truly just like given in to his ambitions completely. But I love that we're going after Church in Carolina. This situation ought to be interesting, so without further ado, let's see what's gonna happen. And the voice, it's like super robotic.
You have no idea what kind of trouble you are in.
All right, me first.
Oh, I know. It's, you know, Carolina on some level has to be like chafing at the bit here. Wow. Oh yeah, here comes the music, you guys. Here comes. Oh my lord, look how fast they're going. Oh, is that part of her theme? Look at her go! Well, honey, you wanted to prove yourself against Tex. Don't think you're gonna get a much better opportunity than this. Whoa. Oh my god, those aren't, like, what are those? Are they grenades? They're grenades. Okay, we could work with that. Yeah, you guys pointed out she's great with the grappling gun, which is probably how she survived the fall.
Could you be a little more specific?
Yeah, sorry, Carolina, but seeing this many ex-girlfriends in one room kinda has me terrified by the capacity.
Well, snap out of it. I need you.
Oh man. It's like the nightmare scenario if you don't want to see your ex.
Seriously, you need to slow down!
Listen to this music though. Good lord. She gotta be. We're flashing back to like all the things that have been said. Be careful, Carolina. Oh dang it.
She was
Ooh.
right. I can't do this.
Don't say
I
that.
can't beat her. I could never beat her.
Better luck next time, Carolina.
Text bot.
9 points, you dirty.
Not alone, you can't. Maybe not alone.
What are you doing here?
What do you think?
Not so bad once you get to know him.
Yes! Oh, the
I thought
squad!
this wasn't your fight.
Come on, overwhelming odds with little to no chance of success. How could we resist?
You got
It's
a
what
problem
we
with that,
do.
Church? Guys, I'm an asshole. I admit it, and I will gladly accept any and all smart-ass remarks after this is over.
Fair.
But I would like to point out the fact that we're standing in a room full of crazy freelancer robots that are ready to
Let's
completely
save the wit.
and utterly fuck our shit up.
So,
Mhm.
cheesy forgiveness speech later?
Yeah.
Let's
that
chat
sounds
later.
good.
Yeah.
Lock and load, people.
Ah, yeah! Look at this rainbow of friends.
Bruce, I need you to get a little angry, okay, buddy?
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember how to do that.
Wow.
I do.
He's going.
By
We're gonna.
David Michael J. Caboose.
Ooh!
Hey. Taxes.
Taxes.
That too.
Both. Yes! Let's go! I freaking live for this. Look at them go! Oh my god! Oh, using the sword. Oh man, gotta tell you, they're pretty impressive. Carolina maybe had one thing right. She can't do it alone, but together. Oh no! Oh my god! They were going in, you guys. Whoa! Oh shoot, my blood pressure.
Not again.
Oh, I mean, they had to at least get one in there for old time's sake. Look at us fighting back to back. I love this. Is how this is how it's done together. Not at odds, not fighting, not scheming, not backbiting.
Remember how the Alpha was able to stop the meta?
Yeah, but that was one guy, not 100.
There's only one Tex. And Church, nobody knows her like you.
All right,
You are a tax
Stand back,
expert, a
everybody.
taxpert, if you will.
this is gonna get a little personal.
Oh! Oh! Whoa! What are we doing? Oh! Are we? We're gonna face off. We're gonna face off like in a meeting of the minds.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
Oh, this is familiar.
You don't know me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just really
Oh
tired.
no!
I'm really tired.
It's like the total reverse.
My name's...
Your name is Allison.
This is like a total
Tex.
reversal
Right.
of the roles.
Right. Tex. That's me. And you're...
Let's just say we used to be close.
Oh. Okay.
I need you to rest now.
Oh, rest. I'd like that.
I thought you
Probably sounds pretty good after all the
I have to go now,
BS.
but you just rest, okay?
Just stand down.
Goodbye.
Weird. I don't know why, but I hate goodbyes.
I know why. Goodbye.
That was such a great reversal of the scene that we saw last time. Finally had to say goodbye.
You know, you could have done that before I got punched in the nuts by 20 of them at once. Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
Nice going there, Church. I guess sometimes little fairies really do make wishes come true.
I could have told you that.
So, I guess our work here is done?
There's still the director.
No.
They're still...
What comes next? Carolina and I need to do alone.
Really? Okay. All right.
Greetings, fellow web surfer. Be sure to subscribe to our channel before you go. It'll be just like we're...
I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end. Hang on, let me... yeah, no, that is the beginning of the next episode. I just want to get it loaded up. To do that turning on the head of the scene where Tex goes in and finds a super disoriented, just like been through utter torture version of Alpha, and to flip it and do that where he goes in, and I gotta imagine some rest sounds really, really awesome after the director's just been trying nonstop to... I mean, that's gotta be like torture in and of itself in a way. The fight scene was amazing. Oh my god. The fights in this are so good anyway, but to have just this like burst of color going up against this, I mean, just something about it that was so visually pleasing, in addition to the obvious emotional, like, these are our people. And yeah, we started out in a pretty silly, wacky place, but like, I'm pretty proud of them. Oh God, I cannot start crying right now. I cannot start crying right now. We're not even through the last episode. Okay. I've been told to pay close attention to the details in this one, so if you don't hear me talking a lot, that's probably why. I'm probably trying to focus and not talk over anything important. That being said, if they throw funny stuff at me, you know I have to laugh. But, like, I will be, like, super focusing. Okay, guys. Last one. I'm scared. I'm scared about what's going to happen. Let's go.
Beginning playback.
Leonard, come on. Stop it. Put that thing down.
It's Allison.
You're gonna make me late. They're waiting for me. Leonard.
Hello, Director.
Hello, Agent Carolina.
Oh, we're not
Would you like to
friends.
watch this file with me?
No.
Play it again, Phyllis.
Director?
Again.
So, this is what you've become.
I just need to watch this. I think I have a way. A way to bring her back right this time.
The authorities are hunting you now. If I found you, they will too.
I just need a bit more time.
No! You've had your fucking time. You have to answer for what you did to the Meta, to Washington, to Carolina, to me, and to her. To Texas.
You didn't do her any
Hello,
favors.
Epsilon. You came all this way just to see me?
I'm here to remember what you've done. Somebody has to.
Church?
Not all of us got off scot-free, Carolina. He was brilliant, and we trusted him. But he lied to us. He
Whoa.
twisted and tortured
All
us
the eyes.
and used us. Manipulated us for his own purposes. And for what? For this? This shadow? He needs to pay.
I think he's pretty broken already.
Don't make me hurt you.
Don't make me hurt you. Ouch.
Hi, Megan. Do you want to hang out?
Are you kidding me?
I designed her. to
Are you
protect
kidding me
Katie
right now
from
with the
feeling
ads?
Lonely. And don't worry. You'll see me again.
He's broken. He really is. I think the only shadow is him.
Ready?
Just a bit more time.
Come on, Church. We're leaving.
I thought we came all this way to kill him.
Church, remember what you learned in the memory unit? You need to let go.
Wow.
Your past doesn't define who you are.
I'm proud of
Just
you.
gives you the starting point for who you're going to be.
Right.
Agent Carolina,
Yes, Director.
would you be so kind as to leave me your old pistol? Thank you, Carolina.
Goodbye, sir.
Oh my. Oh, is he? Oh. Is he? Oh my goodness.
You were my greatest creation.
I don't know what I am, but I do know this. I'm more than just a copy of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm better than you.
I wasn't speaking to you.
Oh.
Play it again, Phyllis.
He was
Beginning
speaking.
playback.
Thank you, Phyllis. Now I would like you to erase all our files except for this one.
Oh.
Does that include me, Director?
It has been a pleasure working with you, Phyllis.
Oh, wow, this is
And you as well,
sad.
Director.
And before you do, please shut down all the facility systems as well. Take everything off.
Bring it all down.
Director, this is a sealed facility. If I shut down all the systems, Life support would not.
Thank you, Phyllis.
He's
Shut
aware.
them all down.
He's
Lock
aware.
me in.
All right.
Whoa.
Was the project a success? Did you find what you were looking for?
No, I did not. But I believe I might have come very close. I wish I knew.
I see.
Don't worry.
Jeez.
See me again.
Perhaps the next time around.
Oh!
An honor, sir.
Dang it!
Don't say goodbye. I hate goodbyes.
That was so much more sad than I expected it to be.
I guess that's that.
I guess it is.
Carolina, after everything that we've been through, I just want to say thanks.
You're thanking me? For what?
For showing me a different side of myself.
Same here.
Yeah, you helped each other.
What about your teams? What will happen to them?
There's still one place we haven't visited.
Where's that?
Somewhere we can make a home.
Show me.
This seems like a major setback for us.
Only momentarily, Counselor. We will recover.
This was in the
The
past.
apple will need to be moved, though. Somewhere far from here. Somewhere where no one knows who he
Yeah,
is.
and that's
We'll
how
need
we
a
got
security
him at
detail.
Blood Gulch, right?
Someone we can trust. Might I suggest Flowers, sir?
Flowers?
Oh, hey!
You mean Agent Florida?
Ready for duty, sir. And might I say, pleased as punch you picked me.
That's who
We'll need a
Flowers
good cover
was?
story to explain his disappearance. People will wonder what happened to Florida.
Leave that all to me, sir.
Very well. But security is not enough. The Alpha needs anonymity. A place where no one would think to look for him.
I believe I know exactly the place.
That was the one.
Show me.
Oh! Wow!
Front center on the double.
Sarge, I'm tired. Do I have to do it on the double?
Look at me, sir. I got front and center on the triple.
Oh my god!
Subordinate soldiers. When I say double, I mean double.
I will
Oh!
only go so far as single and a half.
If these orders were hamburgers,
Way back
then
in
you'd do
the
a
day.
double.
What? Who has hamburgers?
You only
Oh my lord!
to your face. When I'm done with my shotgun court martial. Don't even ask me about the type of buns.
That sounds like the most delicious punishment ever.
Of all time.
Caboose, don't touch that. You'll break it.
Oh, no, I broke it.
Tucker did it.
Dude, you can't say that when I'm right here.
Tucker said it.
Oh my god, shut up. Both of you shut up.
You're talking
Get back
to
work.
Tucker.
What do you mean, back to work? That implies previous work.
I'm putting my back to work.
Seems like they're getting settled.
Yep.
So I guess
Here we
everything
are.
is finally getting back to normal.
What passes for normal around here, sure. What can I tell you? We're home.
Yeah.
I mean, they're home.
Can I make a
This
suggestion?
is home for us.
Don't say goodbye.
Goodbye. I didn't realize I was going somewhere.
I intercepted a military transmission. It seems some low-level thugs have some armor and equipment that's way above their pay grade. Sounds like it might be some of the missing gear from a certain defunct military project we both know.
Is that a
We both look at it
fact?
Hate to think about it being in the wrong hands. And with all that equipment, I could really use someone to help me run it. You seem
Are you gonna
qualified for the job.
Go off and have adventures?
I figure we can set some things right. And we help make wrong.
That's a lot of things to make
Really?
right.
Yep. Could keep us busy for quite a while.
It would be nice to be a good guy again.
Epsilon, what you and I were involved with, the things we helped do. I'll be honest, I don't know if we can ever get all the way back to good. But I think that we have a chance to do better.
Yeah,
And if we
for
wake
sure.
up every day and try to make things better, eventually we might find that better is good enough.
You're doing
enough.
something.
Good enough.
Yeah, still, I hate to leave without saying something. They deserve to at least hear goodbye.
My mother had a saying. Did I ever tell you about my mother?
No, I don't think you ever did.
She wasn't around a lot when I was a kid. And when she was, she could only stay a short time. Seems like she always had somewhere else to be. Something important to do. And when she left, she wouldn't say goodbye to me.
Really?
Instead, she always told me, never say goodbye. If you don't say goodbye, then you aren't really gone. You just aren't here right now.
Your mother sounds like a smart lady.
She does.
She really was. Had terrible taste in men, though.
Hey, Church!
What are they?
Church! Come down here!
That was interestingly emphasized.
Church?
He's
Think
gone.
You found Church? No, I didn't find him. Well, where do you think he is? I don't know. Somewhere.
He's out there.
He's just not here right now.
He's just not here right now. He's out there. That was beautiful. So he's gonna go off with Carolina. Is that the end? Is that the honest to goodness end? Oh my god.
Only Verizon
Oh,
gives you a free 5G phone,
no!
plus a tablet, smartwatch,
No
and earbuds, all on us.
I
Only
can't
on Verizon.
believe the ads right now. Cannot believe the ads. Alright. Hang on, I'm just letting it play through. Dang it. So they're gonna go off on like their own adventures together and try to right some wrongs. Oh no, we still got more. Yeah! Oh my gosh, we actually get to go through and like see all the cast. That's new. I don't think they've ever done that before. Yay, come on. Oh wow. And the song I'm sure is gonna be fire. Yay, Lost! This is really cool. They've never done anything like that, but you know, that kind of felt like an end. Nice. Was so good. Oh, love you. Alright, I'm still gonna stick around during the credits, obviously, because the music. So good. And I still am not sure, like, if that's it, because we still have, like, a few minutes. Guys, it was so good. Oh, hey! Look at people who are involved with this, too, who are involved with Ruby. Oh, Monty did so great. I love the song. I can't wait for the soundtrack. I absolutely cannot wait. Oh my god, you guys. That was so good. Hey, Barbara! I cannot wait for the soundtrack. It's gonna be so good. And here's all I have to look forward to, I guess. Here's all the songs. See, I don't want to listen to them too closely because I still need to like analyze them during the soundtrack reaction. Okay, that was a really touching scene at the end about the mom. But I'm just like, I feel like they emphasize that a lot. Was there like a reason, or was there a reason for that? I hope they're not getting at what I think they're getting at. I'm probably just reaching. Alright, so after this, I do have to jump into the credits, the separate video of whatever was supposed to be after the credits. But guys, can I just tell you that I expected a big all-out fight. I expected the director to be the director, you know? Come in and be like wily. And guys, he has just been slowly dying. It really was more sad than anything. That, yes, he screwed over a lot of people. He hurt. This song is amazing, by the way. It's just so good, I can't stop listening to it. I'll say it in a second because it's about to end. Okay, so there isn't anything after that. So we've confirmed, right? Okay, cool. I will load this up really quick. But before I do that, oh wait, no, it's trying to play. Don't do that. Can I just take a minute to talk about what we just saw? Because I feel like what they were trying to tell us is that yes, the director got so carried away and he hurt so many people and just left so much destruction in his wake. But at the end of the day, the one that he destroyed the most was probably himself. To the point where, like, I mean, I thought we were going to have like a big showdown. And Carolina gets in there and she just can't even. It looked like she like kissed him on the cheek. Is that what really happened? She like kind of looked like that's what happened. She just like, you could tell in that moment, like her anger fell away and it was just replaced with something else. And that was like, I think, clarity of what was really going on. That at the end of the day, he was a broken man. And church, oh my God, when we got to see all of the AI, all of the fragments come out, talk about how much he hurt them and manipulated and lied to them and used them. And that's all true. But like, I really do like seeing him. I get why Carolina was kind of like, let's let this one go. Because, man, he was already dead. I feel like. I don't think anything we could have done to him would have hurt him. I feel like he was already dead inside. He was just playing that video on a loop. I love how it ended. I do hope that Church will come back into the fold at one point. It's kind of cool that they're off having adventures and our crew is all set up again. They're home. That was really sweet to get to be able to see them just kind of in their element again. But I do kind of hope that our paths will cross again. That whole speech from Carolina at the end about never say goodbye, that was beautiful. She's never talked about the mom before. I don't know why I felt like it was really weirdly emphasized. I don't know if there's a reason for that, if I'm supposed to like read more into it, or if it's just like a nice story that really applies well here, but I don't know. All right, guys. This is whatever happened after the credits, so let's go. Yay! Credits! Huh? What are we doing?
Man, that sure does suck what happened to Georgia. Oh well. Oh hey look, his lucky penny. Too bad he didn't have that with him when it happened. Hey Georgia.
Oh, George!
I found your lucky penny. Do you want it back?
No, you can have it. I'm gonna go now.
Oh no, what's happened to Georgia?
Okay, bye.
That was a big running joke of what happened to Georgia.
Guys! Where'd everybody go? Guys?
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have like 1 or 3 planes that we could borrow for keeps?
Oh, fuck you guys.
Hey.
Oh wait, hang on a second. Hang on. I want to turn on the. I just want to turn on the closed captioning really quick and go back and watch that again so that I'm sure of like who everyone is. But oh my God, the Georgia thing, that was too funny. We finally get to know what happened to Georgia. The planes. They're looking for some planes.
Guys! Where'd everybody go? Guys?
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have like 1 or 3 planes that we could borrow for keeps?
That's what happened after the epic stealing of the plane.
Hey, pretty good with that missile pod.
Yeah, I'd be even better if you weren't using 2 sniper rifles, cheater.
Okay, don't get a big head. You're still my little sister.
Oh, a very rare, like,
Come
cute
on,
moment for
let's
them.
get out of here.
Aww.
Hey, I've got your back, always.
And I'm watching yours.
A very rare, cute, sweet moment for them. Oh, is this the club? Oh, are we going to the club? Or is this how it happened? I'm not sure. Music. Is that supposed to be the... Oh! It's Allison!
Stop it. You're gonna make me late. They're waiting for me.
This is the full video clip.
Leonard, come on. I have to go. Don't make me hurt you. And don't worry. You'll see me again.
Oh, Lord. And she died in, like, the war or whatever. Oh, guys, that was so good. So, it's funny throughout... Oops, trying to play something else. Hey, everyone. Future Hime here. I am going to edit this into my outro so that it is the first thing that you hear because it's later, as you could tell by the way that I'm dressed. And you guys, I was sitting there like the day after I filmed this reaction and I was working on one of my critters here, just minding my business. And everything about this episode, the episode 22, and the season at large, like hit me like a ton of bricks. And all the clues, all the breadcrumbs, all the hints, everything like added up and I was like, and ever since I have been like that meme of Charlie from It's Always Sunny where he's like in the mailroom or whatever. And wow, I had to film a little something just to sneak in here to really properly discuss with you this episode and this story now that I realize what exactly they were telling me. So towards the end, like at the end of the episode, of episode 22, I really started to get suspicious when Carolina and Church were having that talk about like, did I ever tell you about my mom? And she basically says like a paraphrase version of the thing about goodbyes. And I'm like, and you saw it. I'm like, what are they trying to imply here? And I'm like, no, that doesn't make any sense because you would know it was your mom and you would know, like, I'm assuming like the director will be her dad and like, how'd you not know and blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing. There's actually really good explanations for that. She actually says her mom was not around a lot when she was little, and we know that Allison died in the war or whatever, probably when she was fairly young. So it would make sense. And plus, like even more so than that, one thing you guys have been telling me for a while now this season is like keep track of what everyone knows and what everyone doesn't. Because Connie knew about the whole Allison thing. Tex knew eventually because Connie left her the posthumous information. But Carolina did not know any of that. I mean, I guess you could say they had that one incident where the director yelled Allison and they all yelled out in pain. But first off, I don't think Carolina was I don't even know if she was aware of what was going on. Second off, like, Allison's a pretty common name. That wouldn't really tip you off to like, oh my God, I guess it's my mom. You know? And as far as the director goes, you might not really know. I mean, we don't really know what the situation was. We don't know whether they were, like, together for, I mean, I think they were together when that video was made because it's kind of what it looked like, but we don't know like what the living situation was. We don't know like whether he was around. We don't know whether she would remember him, whether he looked different maybe, or whether he was in the picture at all. Like, we really don't know much. Like, I don't know any details past what they just implied to me. Like, we don't really know who raised her. So it's entirely possible that she might not be aware of any of that. But we do have that little moment where Church is like, yeah, Tex told me once she would have done anything for you. And even Carolina was like, really? I wasn't like super close with her, but okay. But if you knew, if Tex knew, then of course she would maybe think a little bit differently about Carolina after that. And the biggest tip-off is in that scene. Now, you will hear me say this in my outro that I filmed right after, you know, it's literally episode is off and, you know, I'm talking. At first I thought that Carolina had really internalized, upon seeing the sad state of the director, had internalized everything that Church had been trying to tell her, and had finally decided that like anything that she was going to do to this man would not be any worse than what he already done, what he already did to himself. And to a degree, that's, yeah, but seeing the video, because she had never seen that video. Think about it. Church had seen it in the memory. Tex had seen it. Connie had seen it. Carolina, I don't think had ever seen that. As soon as she saw that, she started to put it together. Oh my God, this is my mother. That is Tex/Allison. That was my mother. And when they when they show his eyes, I honestly was thinking like they're green like Carolina's. I didn't say it because I was trying to like not talk over everything and just internalize everything. And I was also kind of like, oh, okay, I guess he just, you know, he just has the same color eyes. Maybe they just chose to like give him like the same hue. Like, it just was not, I was there, like I was looking, I was paying attention, but it was not like soaking in. But that would make perfect sense. That would make absolute perfect sense. So I just wanted to come in and just kind of sum up for you how I feel now that I realized that that was what they were getting at. What a twist. And I guess this whole time Carolina was competing, like in the past, was competing against her mom? And that would, but okay, so that is a whole like, that's a whole story for another time because that's some Freudian, I don't know what. But didn't they also imply that like Carolina was sort of like the it girl before Tex came along and like she kind of had a hard time with that? That would explain why she had like a little bit of favor with the director if he knew. Now, I don't know if Church Epsilon knows at this point. I don't know like what all the details are and, you know, but wow, I gotta say that was quite a twist to drop. And I liked the finale a lot, but it is like, it carries even more weight now that like I fully understand what they were trying to, because at the end, like I knew that's kind of what they were trying to hint at, but I'm like, wait, that feels like it's out of nowhere, but it doesn't though, because they were dropping these hints throughout the whole freaking season, and it just took me like, you know, I don't know, 16 hours after I filmed the reaction to really put it all together. So it meant a lot to me. I do wish the Eureka moment could have been on camera, but I hope you still enjoy my reaction. So with that all being said, back to the past. I will cut now to my original outro, and thank you for listening. Throughout when they were playing that clip over and over, I'm like, that doesn't look like animation. That looks like a video of like live action. And I guess it was, because that was like the actual clip. I'm still like dwelling on the whole like Carolina thing that she said at the end. But I'll let it go for now. In the spirit of the show, guys, that was fantastic. I feel like the theme of this whole season has been about getting caught up in your own just like agenda you know, ambition, whatever it is, it's like driving you to the point where like you lose yourself and you lose everything around you. And the whole mission of this season has been to find the director, kill the director, make him pay. And I'm so glad that Carolina had church and had our crew, because I do feel like it changed her over the course of this whole season. And perhaps what she got to see at the end there was a sort of twisted mirror of what could have happened to her. Because at the end, I feel like, yeah, there was nothing we could have done to him to make him pay anymore. I think at that point you would have been putting him out of his misery. And he quite clearly had that plan himself, to just kind of shut everything down, no life support, ask for the pistol. But wow, I did not expect that. I was expecting like a big showdown. I was just expecting him to be the director, you know? Maybe he was more the director there than we had ever really gotten to see. At the end of the day, he was like a broken person. Phyllis too. Phyllis got deleted as well. Poor Phyllis. Oh guys, I love that. That was so good. That was such a just great culmination of everything. Oh yeah, so okay guys, if they said this and I forgot it, I so humbly apologize. But Flowers was Florida? Really? So he was supposed to be there keeping an eye. And oops. Oh dear. Cause he was like the captain first and then, you know, met the untimely end. I love that detail. If I knew that and forgot that, I'm so sorry, but I'm pretty sure they had never said that before. Just the whole fight. The fight was amazing, where we get to see everyone fight against the Tex army. Getting to see like the reversal of roles with Church having to go in and talk to Tex, a super disoriented, like, been through God knows what Tex. I loved Carolina's arc through this whole thing. I'm so glad this is where we landed with her. I was so afraid we were going to do something like she was going to die to see this through. Like, she was literally going to be killed by her own ambition. And I'm so glad that at the end she was just like, this is not worth it. And I love the idea that, you know, yeah, you might not be able to atone for every single bad thing you've ever done. But you know what? You can try to put some good into the world, you know? After everything that's happened with the project that they were a part of, it could really only help to put some good in the world. And I love that they're going to go do that, and that he, you know, it wasn't goodbye, it was just see you later. It's not goodbye, he's just not here. Caboose knew. He knew. I don't know where we're going to go from here. That to me feels like it could have been like the end of the series, honestly. I'm glad it's not. I'm glad we have more to look forward to, and I'm sure all the stuff we have in the future is great as well. But it really honestly does feel like that wraps up in a neat little bow pretty much everything we've been through to this point. Dang it, guys. It was fantastic. It was so good. It was so emotional. When they do emotion on the show, shoot, it just hits you. Oh, whether it's like Sarge's speech or what happened to the director, or, you know, getting to see Church and Tex have that encounter. It was so good, you guys. Oh, I loved it. What a great season. I just love the story that they've told so much. And I cannot wait for the soundtrack. The soundtrack to this, I already could tell, was absolute fire. So I cannot wait to relive some of the best moments of this season through the soundtrack reaction, which is what I'm going to be doing next. So yeah. That was amazing, you guys. I came out of it feeling like a lot of heavy emotions, but also like a lot of resolution, to be honest. Like, I feel like we ended that in a good place, and I really wasn't sure where we were going to end it. So next time, the soundtrack, and after that, season 11. How many are they on now? I feel like they're like way up in the teens, if not like close to 20. It's like still got a ways to go, but all right, you guys, that was fantastic. I loved it. Oh my goodness, my heart. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time in the soundtrack reaction. I cannot wait to just bop along with all of these tunes. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.